What's going on, guys? Happy Saturday. How can I help? Just ask me any questions you got. Thinking about getting a different camera. So if you got any recommendations for something that has like decent autofocus besides Canon, let me know. Trying to get into some more like Matt Diavella type work, and he uses a Canon with autofocus. So been thinking. Use a C200, I think. Tony. Dark Arts, what up? Rashab, marketing, what up, man? How's it going? Let me know if the music is too loud. Well, what's up, dude? How are you, man? I should make topics for today, but still, they convince someone to let you webpage. I mean, like you gotta sell it, right? You gotta sell it. What are they getting out of it? That's what you should start with. Giuseppe, what up, dude? Thanks, man. Who are you? I don't know, man. Who am I even? Jay, what's up, dude? Oh, you saw me there? Yeah. That's the first time I ever talked to him. Read his books a long time ago. It was weird. Never thought I'd get to talk to him. Stereo, what up, dude? Doing well. Bunny, loyal viewer confirmed. Always here. Avocado. Today's your first group of paying customers. Wish me luck, dude. Let me hit you with a Keanu. Good luck. Also, don't spam emojis. I feel like that YouTube drama thing is happening where if you spam emojis, they'll like just remove your Google account so you can't even access your email. Can you imagine that? Imagine YouTube removing your Google account. You can't even log into your bank anymore because your email that you used is your Google account. Like, oh, it'd mess so much stuff up. CoffeeZilla stuff. That. CoffeeZilla. What project you working on? I'm not working on code projects. If we're being honest, I don't have any ideas. Up. Didn't it get fixed up? I think they're working on it. It's working on fixed. Big Pimpin' style? Yeah, I don't know about that. Regular. Be quiet, Josh. Every time I hear my own voice in a video, I'm like, I'm so done. I'm so done. Jackie says, what happened on the live with coding phase? What are you talking about? Last time we did a live was over a year ago, I think. CoffeeZilla. Oh, people just calling out rich people. Yeah, see, like, as much as you want to just call out, like, and saying the rich people have more money than you, and they're just going to pay to make you stop saying that, you know? So, I don't know. I feel like that's a dangerous channel. The recent vid on Upwork has a point. I was just having a conversation about that site. It's a race to zero. I mean, I got a lot of comments about my last video that were like, well, technically freelancing is just not working a regular job at one company. And I'm like, yeah, I understand that, but like, most people think that freelancing is like the way to go. They have this misconception about like you can make all this money and you're your own boss and blah, blah, blah. Like, yes, if you do it the way where you go and make your own job, yes. But if you use a website, you're just using a website to find a job. It's just a job site that you're paying to use and they're taking money. Like, just go on Indeed. Here, look, this is what you do. If you want to be a freelancer, don't look for freelance websites because that's just a job site that takes money. And I listen to your song on your channel. I don't know if it's legit or not. Like, maybe it's legit. Nothing against you. Like, I just don't want to get copyright strike. YouTube copyright strikes, stupid stuff. Here, look, let me show you how to do it. This is how you freelance. Right. You go to Here. You go to Indeed, right? Developer, Salt Lake City. You just come down and you click contract. Now you're freelancing. This is all freelancing right here. This is all freelancing. Just contract jobs. Stop using freelance sites. Just do this. Contract jobs. They don't take any money. You could still negotiate your pay. Doesn't cost to apply. No. Oh, can you listen off stream? Yeah, sure. Mike. What up, dude? Bro, start an LLC and cold call companies for website solutions. I personally don't want to. I don't want to do that. That's not my thing. I like making content more than I like building websites. I missed something. A bunch of people learn to code when most applications already exist to be used. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. Just because something's been done doesn't mean you can't do it better. Look at Facebook and MySpace and Zanga and all that. Remember those? Yeah. That's what happens when you do it better. No one remembers you anymore. Try the new Microsoft Edge beta. Dude, you couldn't pay me to open up Microsoft Edge. But I moved to Silicon Valley. Cost of living there is too expensive in my opinion. There's a lot, like the air quality is not that great. Everyone there is really like, I can't say everyone, that's very sweeping. I take that back. I wouldn't live there. It's the cost of living. What language do you not like the most? I don't care. I don't really have an opinion. I just, if I want to make something and that's the only way to do it, then I'll do it. I got an offer recently. I'm not sure where to start and pay for negotiations for a software tester at Epic Games. Bro, this is how you do it, man. Mine YouTube. You guys watching this? I'm gonna show you how to start off with negotiating. Hey, how do you keep yourself motivated? You don't, dude. That's a myth. You just do things when you're not motivated. One sec. So here we are. We're right here. And we want Epic Games, right? We go to jobs. You practice prolonged fasting. I fast every day. I don't do like 24-hour fasts. So we would do software tester. Or we'll just type tester just to see. I saw software in there, but that doesn't mean the job exists. Software tester. $15 an hour, engineer programmer, software engineer, 98K to 152. So you can get an idea of where you're looking at in here. So you're probably going to be, I don't know, QA tester. I'm guessing this just means like playing the game. Probably in the upper 98s, or maybe 100. Not sure. Yeah, motivation comes and goes, dude. You just got to be disciplined. You just got to make it about routine. Doing things out of routine. Like, to be honest, technically I wasn't super motivated to do this live stream, but I knew that I have to do it. I wasn't like, it wasn't like I didn't want to do it. I just was just like, but this is part of my routine. One video, one live stream. Anyways, this is how you do it. You just come in here and you start to find other titles that are kind of like relevant to what you want to do. And you can look, you can even look at the interview questions. If they got any. And then you go, community manager, that's not what you want. Contract technical writer, that's not what you want. Software engineer interview. And you can read what's the difference between data structure, list array, hash table. How's a virtual function implemented? So you can get ideas for what they're going to ask. What is the best freelancing site, by the way? Bro, there's not a freelancing website. That doesn't exist. It's just, all freelancing websites are just regular job sites. That's all they are. Freelancing websites are just job websites where you're paying to apply and they're taking your money. Just go to Indeed or Stack Overflow and look for contract jobs. That's it. See, this is the problem that I have with freelance in 2019 is that everyone thinks that it's somehow this crazy, you know, like you can always work from home and, you know. That's not how it is. Do you have any advice on how to invest saved money? How much money do you have? Probably real estate. Real estate has the best return. It's just the hardest to do. I don't do it because I don't have enough money to do it. But I that's probably what I will do when I get enough. Getting out of the tutorial loop. Yeah, so you got to build the projects, but pause along while you're building the projects and make little extra features that you think would be cool. That's what I would do. 1 year of Unreal experience. Yeah, but that's kind of subjective. You have been a basic developer all your career. Why do you think your opinion is helpful? Cool, man. Let's see. I'm reading the comments confirmed. I'm not telling you how to program the latest and greatest React app. I'm telling you how to apply to jobs. Working Black Friday at Best Buy. Oof. It's gonna be crowded. How's my dad? He's taking a day off. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's just cleaning the house. You done any trading or stock investing? I used Robinhood once, but I'm not a great investor and I don't want to day trade. Browns versus Steelers fight. I don't care. I just don't have like a lot of interest in like team sports like football and baseball and soccer. Like it's not exciting to me. I like Red Bull sports. That's what I'm into. I don't know if you like those. Is YouTube your main source of income? It's kind of split amongst other ones. I mean, they're all about equal. Triple Bite, yeah. Triple Bite is you take a test. It's like a algorithm test, and then you get a job offer, basically. Roadside billboards as a business. Yeah, I think that's kind of silly. I think it's kind of dangerous to the drivers too. They should be focusing on the road, not reading your billboard. In Finland, billboards are illegal for that reason. People get distracted by your billboards. How does one socialize if one works from home? Yeah, just because you work out, you're supposed to be working, right? You're at home, work, and then take a break, go out, go to the gym, go join a group, go socialize with things that you want to. Watch Tech Lead. You both are salty. Nah, I'm not salty. What are your top sources of income? YouTube, affiliates, my website, merch, Twitch. I don't really do sponsors, but sponsors probably at the bottom because I don't really do that many. I don't like having to make the video and then send it to them and then they have to approve it. And then they're like, no, make this change. And they're like, I already filmed the video. I don't want to edit this and redo it and send it again and wait 5 days. As it's just like, oh. I like this song a lot. What's the keyboard? It's a Corsair K70 with brown keys. I got it off Amazon for like 80 bucks. Daniel, what up, dude? You've been here since 13K subs. I know. Daniel C, I'll never forget. Daniel C is OG. I think your last name is Costello. Something like that, right? Something like that. Why don't you have a company? I do have a company. Cherry Browns. I like blues. I should get blues. I mean, it's just me at my house. I'm not going to make my coworkers mad with all the clicking. You jump rope. That's a weird question. Do you Pomodoro YouTube sessions? No, not really. Pomodoro doesn't work well for me. I suggest it for people, and some people like it. I used to do like, I'm going to do 25 minutes of this, and this, and set an amount of Pomodoros per day. Like try to do 6 Pomodoros, so 6 25-minute sessions. That just doesn't work, man. It's in the creative. Sometimes inspiration strikes. You got to stop what you're doing. You got to write that down and like flesh it out a little bit. Into the final round with Accenture for tech integration. Pay is nice, but opinions with big tech firms, I'm worried it will just be corporate cringe. Patty, yeah, it probably will be. Just you don't have to take part of the corporate cringe. That's the thing. I mean, they'll pressure you into it, but you don't have to do it. Three or 2 monitors? Why? I mean, as many as you want. Your merch links returns a 404. Which one? Streamlabs or the one below? I gotta fix the one on Streamlabs. Been here for a long time. What up, Ding Dong? How long did it take to create your lab? What do you mean my lab, Drew? You done a review on Helio training? Thinking about going in January. I think that's the one up by the airport. I reached out to them, but they never responded. They say that they have a guarantee. That's all I really know. I think they're pretty low key. Yeah, Dan gets it. Yeah, if you don't take the corporate cringe offers, you're gonna be like not a team player. So if you do go, just sit in the back and like look on your phone or something. I don't know. How much is that salary worth to you? Yeah, Slice Grinder works. I have to fix it. How tough is it to get a job after a master's degree in computer science from a U.S. university? I mean, I don't know. It depends if you can pass the code test, and that's all. That's really it. It doesn't matter what software job you do. They're gonna give you a code test. That's your test. Your degree. Great. Brought you into the interview, but here's a test that we're gonna give someone without a degree too. Like this 80s like Stranger Things. I like it. Someone asked about affiliate. Oh, I gotta finish my affiliate course today. Oh, it's so close to done. You don't need to be, you don't have to have a huge brand to make money. I wish I knew that. What's your preferred method of promoting affiliate programs? Through the channel, website? No, you don't want to. I don't really promote on the website because I don't want to cannibalize my own content. So if I'm promoting an affiliate site, but I'm selling content that's similar, well, I don't want to do that on the same place because I'm going to redirect traffic from my products to someone else's where I could probably make less money. So you don't want to cannibalize your own content. That's why you don't put, like if I were to put ads on my website, it would be similar to what my website has, and people would click the ads and go there. You know, like you don't want to do that. Calling ads, I don't call ads. Word of mouth, that's a terrible way to do it. It's not how that works anymore. Unless you're like Tesla. But yeah, I mean like because they have a revolutionary product, but affiliate's not new and revolutionary. You need just a little bit of a brand. If you have a blog, if you have an Instagram with a couple followers, if you have anything with a couple followers, you can make money with affiliates. You don't have to have a bazillion followers or even 1,000, like 500 people. That's all you need. You code when I need to. How does one gather money from investors to start a business? You make what's called a deck, a pitch deck, and then you look up venture capitalist firms. Venture capital firms. They're called VC. And you call them and you say, hey, this is my idea. I think it'd be a good fit. This is the problem that we're solving. Make sure to say those words. This is the problem that we're solving. Or service we're improving. Because that's what they're gonna ask you. That's what they ask you on Shark Tank. Just go watch Shark Tank. Can you make separate videos on steps to make an LLC? I made a video on how to make an LLC. Very simple. Do you even code as tech equivalent to do you even lift? Yeah, pretty much. I code when I need to. I don't code for fun. What kind of hosting do you have for your site? DigitalOcean. I used WordPress because I'm a one-man band and I don't want to make it from scratch. The whole time I'm making it from scratch, I could be making money, so I'm good. What about accountants? Drew wants to know. Yeah, I have my own accountants. I mean, I looked around on Google. I don't want to name drop them because I don't want people to call and be like, "Hey, is this Josh here? Like, I'm his friend. Can you give me his info?" Like, I don't want to do that. You are cool. Thanks for everything. Thanks for watching, man. You structured the stream by topics too. We did the last stream by topics. It just depends on how long I stream. Today I'm just going to answer some questions. Might ask you guys some questions for once. Is it ever viable to go on unemployment between jobs? I mean, I took unemployment. Not ashamed of it. It was that or be homeless, you know? They let us go without notice. Hey. Oh, they also were like 3 weeks late on my paycheck. I could sue them for that because you have to give them the last paycheck when you get let go from a job within 24 hours, and they didn't do that. I could have sued them. Is lying about work history okay? I'm not going to tell you. That's like a double-edged sword, dude. How many push-ups are you at in one go? Man, I don't really do volume that much. I train for strength. Not crazy strength, not like I'm gonna hurt myself strength, but I don't really do like volume stuff. Just 45 minutes, I'm in, I'm out. Intense, and I'm good. That's how I do it. You have 200K right now, how would you double it? You're not giving me a timeline, so I mean, if I wanted to double it, I would just buy properties and wait, then it would double. You code for games? That would probably be like the only thing I would code. Minneapolis has tons of jobs. I mean, sometimes it's like there's lots of places where there's good jobs, but that doesn't mean the places are good. That's the thing. You should go train with Brian Shaw. Eat what he eats. Yeah. Is corporate cringe grounds for workers' compensation? Bro, it almost could be. What do you use to code for games? I would just do it in Unreal Engine. I would blueprint as much as I could because it's faster, and then whatever requires C++, I would learn and just figure that out and do that part. 4-Hour Workweek? Yeah, dude, that's a good book. Tim Ferriss is a good writer. I would have done what he's done. Like he had his work and then he outsourced it. Really got caught. That's called working smart, in my opinion. Unless he was doing like NDA stuff, you know. But maybe he wasn't. What was the best part of your day today? Petting my dogs. Playing with my dogs this morning. Is YouTube the new gold rush? No. The 4-Hour Workweek is a book, Connor, by Tim Ferriss. Thoughts on YouTube's new terms of service use? Yeah, everyone's freaking out about the new YouTube's terms of service when it's really not. They could have done. They've been able to terminate your channel for whatever reason for as long as they wanted, anyways. Now they're just being transparent about it in the terms of service. That's all it is. They could have taken it away for whatever they want. Now they're just telling you that they can, blatantly. Any reason you don't use monitor arms? No particular reason. Is it better to program for indie games or big companies like Ubisoft? Okay, so big companies, a lot of people like to work at the big companies for game dev, but it's very competitive, very crowded. They're going to work you long hours, and they're going to say, hey, you should be thankful that we're giving you these hours to work because there's 90 other people behind you that want this job, and they'll just guilt trip you into it. And so that's how... At Ubisoft, they have this limbo land. I don't know what to call it. You can Google it. But at Ubisoft specifically, they have this place where developers, when their games get canceled or they don't have anything to work on, they just get put in this dark room where they just practice code all day. It's like easy job, right? If you don't care about your time. But they have like this game dev limbo. I guess it's better than laying you off, but you just show up in this dark, like, corporate lit office and just code and nothing that matters. That's how it was described to me by someone in the limbo. Yes. It was just like this old moldy kind of building where they just put the devs that they don't want to have to retrain and rehire, so they just keep them over there. Better and cheaper than getting the new people. Look it up. It's a real thing. You ever play RuneScape? I farm lobsters. You ever see yourself streaming or making video with another YouTuber? Yoma doesn't collab unless it's in person. TechLead doesn't like to collab because his videos don't do as good. That's what he told me. Clever Programmer, I have no idea. I don't watch that channel. What is this police siren? Like what are these sound effects right now? What is going on? It sounds like I'm in the hood right now. You hear this? This is funny. Okay, hold on. Put some music on. Why is this in the playlist? So weird. Fast forward a little bit. There we go. They found you. Yep. FBI, open up. Your LinkedIn account is back. No, it's not. I just made another one. Linus Tech Tips does collaborations. Yeah, but I'm a nobody, you know. Should I charge more for remote jobs at U.S. company than average local IT company? I mean, charge what you think you can get. You can't charge the same as what the company's going to pay someone here in the U.S. That's why they're using someone outside the U.S. because it's cheaper. Are you friends with Tech Lead? Is he really a millionaire? I wouldn't say that we're friends. I've literally messaged him on Instagram a few times and he responded. That's as far as our conversations has gone. I said, how do you do 100K views on every video? He said, I like to make videos that are shareable. And I'm like, I think mine are shareable. I'm just opinionated, I guess. You like Taylor Swift? No. I don't know any Hadoop material. Is he really a millionaire? Probably. I mean, he's got a bunch of apps that generate money on the App Store. So, any thoughts on Uber firing 400 plus people? Yep, that happened. I was gonna do a video. I was thinking about making these kind of like tech news segments about the industry of like Uber has just laid off like half of its workforce. Also, you guys remember that video I made called Corporate Cringe Employee Stockholm Syndrome? That company that let go 33% of their workforce, that company that everyone's like, Josh, that was months ago, they didn't know. Okay, well, literally like 2 weeks ago, they let go another half of the company, and the investors fired the CEO. And so now I've been on LinkedIn looking for people to suck up to that company again. All those people that were like, woof, I didn't get cut, I'm so blessed to be here at this company, and like all these other people got let go. Now all those people that were like, wow, oof, I'm still here, they got let go. And so now it's like, yeah, now what? Now what do you, like, you see what I'm saying here? Like, it's silly. Did you hear what Tech Lead did to Clement? Yep. What do you think of Tesla opening the Gigafactory in Germany? I guess that's good. Make a news series, both positive and negative stories in the field. You have to understand, positive news doesn't get that many views. People just like to hear the drama, you know? So that you have to understand that the titles and stuff that I use on my videos, people won't watch. Like, you guys could like the content behind it, but you're not gonna click unless the title is this or that, and it sucks, and I hate that it's like that. I really wish it wasn't like that, and if people didn't want to read about negative stuff, I wish they would want to read about positive stuff, but that's not what people click on. Why would a great game dev work for somebody else on a job and not create his own games? Because game dev is very hard to monetize while you build the game. Yeah, I tend not to click on positive stuff. Yeah, I mean, there are people here that are in the stream that like, you guys are great, right? You guys like watch almost everything that I make. You guys are the best, you know? But a lot of people that subscribe for one video, they don't come back. You just have to use attention-grabbing titles, and that's what I call it. Everyone says clickbait, but like, it's my living, and I'm aware of it, and it's not I'm not particularly happy that it has to be that way, but that's how you grow a channel, you know? Or you have lots of money and put stuff in your thumbnails that people can't buy. You heard of Andrew Yang? I have. The Church of Fluke. I don't need one of those, dude. I go to church like 6 days a week, dude. It lift the Church of Iron, you know, get them gains. Seems like you only focus on web dev, which I feel is mostly software developers, not engineers. I think that you're just playing semantics with words. You plan to talk more about non-bootcamp software engineering? I don't know enough about it, so it's like, it would just be me BSing, you know? I didn't do it. How old are you? I just turned 14 last week. I'm big for my age. What is the meaning of life? To live a good life, man. Leave this place better than when you got here. You still get much time to code considering how much time it takes to run your channel. When you say like get much time to code, I don't pencil in time to code as a priority at all unless it's something that I want to build. Unless I want to build something or fix my website or modify my website, I don't prioritize code as a skill because I can figure it out. That's my skill, you know? If I don't know, I'll just ask somebody. I'll ask one of you guys. I'll Google it. I don't need to know how to do it. I just know how to figure stuff out, which is the best. You ever think you get end up getting interviewed by Rolo? No, because I read his book so long ago that I thought maybe one day I'd reach out, but I didn't think that he'd ever respond nor want to talk directly with me. Strange experience, man. What are your income sources? YouTube, affiliate links, my website, Twitch, donations. I don't do a lot of sponsors. I used to say sponsors, but I haven't done one in a long time, you know? How much do you pay for haircuts? I think it's $15 for haircuts, but I always make sure to tip like $10 or $15. Usually I tip the cost of the haircut because my mom used to cut hair and people would not tip her at all. And like they don't make that much money, so I don't think it's right. Are you nervous when you stream? No. I mean, I think I used to be more nervous. Not really. Hold on, I'm gonna open up this monster. Some ASMR here. Monsters are terrible for you. That's cool, man. You want some? I got different flavors. I got white, I got purple, and I got orange. George, I'm not gonna tell you. That's a question that gets you demonetized on YouTube. I think do you. My haircuts are $180. I don't know who sold you that, but how long will your savings last? Oh, guys, I just got my tax bill yesterday. Oof, I just got my tax bill for this quarter, and it is $22,500 that I have to pay December 27th. Feels good. But that's assuming I don't like business expense more stuff. Happy New Year. Yep. You still talk to the wife? Nah. Nope. Last time I talked to her, she asked me for 300 euros so that she could finalize the divorce papers. And I said that I didn't have my first paycheck yet, so. You fixed your car. I sure did. I see the orange. Dude, I got the variety pack at Costco yesterday. I got purple, white, and orange. I think there's another one. Or maybe it's just 3. Dude, I had an idea. You see, like the last stream got rated by bots. And so what this time, if the stream gets rated by bots, I'm just gonna play like 10 ads and just cash in on that. That's probably against term service. Sorry, YouTube. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. JK. Somebody donate. Oh, $15. Really enjoy your content. Opening my eyes to the tricks and tactics these big core use. Thank you, Connor. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, dude. What's up, dude? Vivek, what's up, man? What's the most important thing about starting a YouTube channel? Consistency and consistency and cross-posting, probably. Also thumbnails and description box. How do I tip? What platform? If you use Streamlabs donations, they add $1, I think. And if you use, or they take $1. But if you use Super Chat, they take 35%. Consistency and being good looking. Yeah, I don't know about that, dude. Go look at my last videos. Or I'll pull them up. No. Dang it! I just canceled the music. Oh no, we're good. JK. I had like a comb over thing going on. Had long hair on the top. How do you stay motivated after work, man? Yeah, I know that feel. I know that feel a lot. You just got to do it when you're not motivated. I don't know what you're working on. For me, it's really difficult to get in front of the camera after I've already done a bunch of work. I know that my personality is not going to be there, and I can act it, but if I feel like that's coming through. Remember your last videos? You looked like a psycho. I'm watching a soccer game right now. He's going for the left. He kicks the ball across the field, and he scores! Shamil, what up? Future career aspirations? Me? I have my career right here. This is my career. Content creation, entrepreneurship. Oh, Troy's here to troll some more. Dude, welcome back, man. I think you put the comment on my last live stream that was like, I don't get why any brain dead person would watch his live streams. Welcome back. Well, you're here, so that must mean you're brain dead, just like the rest of us. Well, glad to have you as part of the cult, man. Welcome aboard. Look, I'll show you. I'll show you the comment that he put on the last one. You're entirely useless. Man, imagine spending your Saturday morning in someone else's live stream to tell them to jump out of a window. Man, you okay, man? Who hurt you, bro? Who hurt you, man? You need a hug? You good, bro? Look at this. Let's take a gander. I mean, this is what you want. You want attention, right? So we'll just give him some. As you can see, oh boy, someone's sitting in front of a computer with nothing to say. Good thing I don't see that every day. All right. I'm deeply disappointed in anyone positively affected by his brain-dead nightmare stream of futility and desperate isolation. Wow. Man. Imagine being this guy in the chat. Whew. You alright, man? You need a hug, bro? Let's find some. Is this career giving you 6 figures? I make 6 figures, yeah. Josh, can you give a shout out? I mean, Ethan, what he should do is he should just be like, yep, you're right. Like, instead of getting upset about it, he should just embrace it, you know? That would diffuse everything. I don't think like fighting that's gonna work. That's not how you win. You don't like fight the internet, you just play along with it, you know? Just finished a Python course. What do you recommend I should do? Should I move to another language? Well, I mean, what did you do in your Python course? Are you building stuff? Build stuff. That's what you should do. Do you think you work more hours now than you did working as a dev? Probably. But I work, like, my hours that I work, maybe like 4 or 5 hours a day, are just like straight, dedicated 5 hours. And that's more than working a 100-hour week at any dev job. You know, just because you're there 100 hours doesn't mean you're putting all in all the time, because it's not for you, man. It's for the CEO. I mean, it's for your job. It's all good, Dan. More enjoyable hours too. Calvin, yeah, man, I enjoy what I do. I enjoy editing videos. I'm always learning something. I'm always, you know, y'all know what it's like when you're doing something that you like and you're just like, I feel like you feel emptied out at the end of the day. I don't know if you guys felt that way. I used to get that a lot when I was learning how to code, and I felt like I knew what I was doing instead of just being stuck. There's these different levels of ability, I think. You guys have heard of like being in flow. There's this new buzzword about in flow of everyone. you know, like I could be in flow, I can work like 15 hours a day. Like, okay, bro. But this is how it happens. You have like these different levels. When your ability meets the challenge, you can be in flow. And when your ability doesn't meet the challenge, you have this area of really struggle and frustration, and then you get to here. And then you can do the challenge, and now you can get in flow better. But I find most people learning usually pick challenges that are way up here, and they're like, I don't understand how people can code for 19 hours a day. It's because they've risen up to the point where the challenge meets their ability, and now they can just go with it. But you always want to push the challenge a little further and make the gap big enough to where it's not so annoying that you're going to quit. So you try to pick challenges just a little bit ahead of what you can do. That way it takes some time to get up to the ability, and then you can feel comfortable while you do the thing. Is this too abstract? Are you guys... what would you suggest as an alternative to coding? My eyes seem to be too weak for it. What do you like to do? What do you think about the tech lead drama? Are you talking about Clement and like algo expert and whatever? Is that what you're talking about? Nate, I got your messages on my watch. I glanced at them. I didn't read them completely. Let me look at them now. I told you, bro. I told you. Bounce if you can, if it's not too late. Sorry. Okay. What up, Garage? Is it possible to raise your ability to work for 90 hours a week, right? I don't think hours working are reflective of productivity. It's really hard to quantify that. It's... Oh yeah, I'm not gonna read it. Why are some of the comments blue? Not sure. Maybe they're mods. What would you do if you went bankrupt overnight? I'd have a serious look at my finances because I don't think that would happen. I don't know. I would just sell more stuff, I guess. How's the VFX endeavor coming along? Yeah, I mean, I play along with it, or play along with it. I play with it in After Effects sometimes. It just takes a lot of time, so I try to balance the play that I know is not going to give me any return, just for personal knowledge and gain that I can use later, with doing the thing that makes me money. That's the hardest part. It's like there's things I enjoy doing, things I enjoy talking about and reading about and learning about. That's not going to provide me, like, it's not going to do anything for me right now because I don't know enough about it to talk about it in that capacity or teach about it or use it. You know, it's like if I was learning how to do game dev, maybe I could document it and a few people would watch, but it's not that exciting, really, you know. Did you notice that Quixel is now free for use with you, dude? Dude, I saw the Quixel. The Quixel is the dopest thing. You get the mega scans, and like I'm like almost debating. Like I'm just gonna. I had this idea. You could take it if you want, because I've had it for a while. But like I was gonna make it an escape room. I was gonna make an escape room like every Saturday in Unreal Engine, and then give it to you guys, and see who can solve it first. And whoever solves it first gets something. I don't know, but like a digital escape room, and I'll host it online. Maybe if you could do that, and then whoever wins, I don't know, it'd be fun to watch, I guess. Like escape rooms for your viewers, and like you guys could like try to figure it out, and I could just watch. And be like, nope, that's not. You're close, but not quite. That would be really fun. That'd be really interactive. I just gotta figure out how to do it. So I've been working on that. And by working on that, I mean playing Destiny 2 and thinking about it. That's what that really means. Good camera recommendations for vlogging. Something with autofocus. Probably a Canon. Probably a Canon. I mean, your phone is really fine, to be honest. Just get a little mic that you plug in on the bottom and call it a day. Just send us ransomware. No, I can't. Yeah, I think that's how you get banned. What's your best skill for making money right now then? Okay, so best skill for making money. I know how to grow brands. I know digital marketing. I know copyright. I know SEO. I know Devops to host servers and modify servers on Linux and DigitalOcean. I know audio design and sound design. I know video. I know editing. I know visual effects. I know web dev. I know a lot of stuff that make money. That's like, a lot of people would pay for that. I know how to, like, I know lighting. Cinematography. These are all basic skills. Oh, he's still here. Someone's flexing. I'm just saying, like, once you learn these skills that people can't take away from you, if one thing falls through, you just do something else. Working the corner. Yep, Mike gets it. Are you actually good at anything? You need a hug, man. Chat, can we just give him some hugs? Actually, don't spam because you might get banned from YouTube. So it's just, I don't know, man. You need some hugs, bro. Who hurt you, bro? Somebody say something. What's with all the trolls today? No, it's just one. What's your opinion on removing lights from Instagram? I don't actually. Jacob, thank you. Thank you. Tror, imagine getting a donation in a stream. I'm just kidding. That's kind of douchey. Thank you. I missed anything? Oh, removing likes from Instagram. I think a lot of people are invested in their like count. I don't actually look at the like really, because it doesn't matter too much to me. It's what people are just going to use comments for engagement statistics instead of likes as engagement statistics. But also, low key, if you convert your Instagram account to a business account, you could see all the engagement analytics anyways. So likes doesn't actually matter. Likes just is for people who, like, oh my gosh, I only got 10 likes. Oh, like, why do you care anyways? So it's probably trying to combat that, but there's already so much analytics behind the scenes in an Instagram business analytics section that you're good. Should I give free advice to my followers on Insta and ask them to give me a shout out and give them advice? Yeah, I think that's kind of, I think that you should say, Flake, I think if you have Instagram followers, you should be like, here's free advice and, you know, pass it forward if you like it. I don't think you should be like, I'm only going to do this if you do this. You're starting off on the wrong foot, in my opinion. Thoughts on WordPress freelancing? Yeah, absolutely. That's what I would do. You see, the thing is, we have Tror in the chat that says, I'm fascinated by this useless person who thought he could help people by putting a camera on himself and giving brief, dim thoughts about general technologies. If you're, wow, man. So the thing is, like, I respect that what you have to say. But I could just hide you from the channel, you know? I could shadow ban you, actually, where it still lets you post in the chat and you think people are reading it, but actually you're just echoing in a lonely padded room all by yourself. But I'm not going to do that because this is more entertaining. Do it, big boy. Nah, man. Hey, if you guys enjoy the stream, just do me a favor and click thumbs up. Well, if you enjoyed it. I know what Troy's gonna do. He's definitely gonna double click the dislike button, right? Because that's how much you dislike it. So make sure to double click. I moved to Ogden, got a junior software dev in SLC 3 weeks after graduating. Your interview vids helped me prep. Hey, thanks, man. I'm glad that they did. Congratulations on the job. Keep it moving, though. Always be side hustling, just so that you have some leverage. Hey, Josh, you met John Hammond a few weeks ago. First time I saw him was on your channel, and then I met him in person. Is he a cool dude? I bet he seems like a pretty chill dude. Like a pretty chill dude. What are the requirements to get accepted in Lambda? I believe you have to be a US or a EU citizen. Texas, for whatever reason, doesn't like Lambda, so you can't be in Texas. What else? You gotta pass their test, I think. Yeah. Uppy dude, what's up? What motorcycle do you have? I have a Speed Triple 1050. I gotta ride it before next week. Probably ride it to the gym today. Hello, sir. I could not find an entry job for 6 months. Don't look for entry jobs. Did you look at my LinkedIn profile and make suggestions? Yep, you don't need a LinkedIn. You just need a good portfolio and to apply to regular software jobs. I don't have many followers, just 30 for now, so how do I grow them? I don't... I mean, you have to post consistently. Post when you get views. Go to other people's posts and comment on them. Just do Gary V's $1.50 tactic, $1.80 tactic. He has something called that. Just do that. Jason. What up, Jason? Want to go to the sauna? Enjoy. Bring an extra loud Alina for me. Thanks. What architecture do you use on server side? I don't really. I just have a Ubuntu Linux server on DigitalOcean that I have a WordPress on. Jayus Art, dude, what's up, man? How are you? I hope your Saturday's well. Why is it better to do it yourself instead of follow a trend and get in line? I didn't. Okay. Maybe you're interpreting it literally. Because I don't want to be like everybody else. That's mainly the thing. I don't want to be like everyone else. I don't enjoy the things like... If you want to be like everyone else and you like doing things like everyone else, great. But I'm not like that. I like kind of doing things my own way. I don't like getting told what to do. So if you're like that, it's better to not get in line. That's what I mean by that. The thing is, all of the job posts on LinkedIn, Dan, is they're all cross post. All of the recruiters that are on LinkedIn, I guarantee you, are not only on LinkedIn. They're on 900 other websites. So all the people that say I got a job from LinkedIn from a recruiter, great. They're on 50 other websites too, looking for people. They just happen to find you on LinkedIn. You can go on Glassdoor, there's recruiters. You can go on ZipRecruiter. There's so many sites. Cybercoders. Why not work hard till you land a FANG job and can earn some good six-figure salary? Seems like a solid way to have a good income in life, but you typically criticize these planner companies. John, yeah, you can make six figures, but your cost of living is six figures. So it's you have to understand that just because on paper you're making a lot of money, your rent's going to cost you a lot unless you live with 9 roommates. You're going to be working 100 hours. And if you don't want to do that, there's 900 other people that want to work at FANG companies because they still don't understand that cost of living is a huge thing. They make it easy for you to stay and work those 100 hours. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Okay, so you buy a cheap place that's not exactly in town at one of these companies, but then you have a commute that's 2 hours. So now you go there, you work your 8-hour day, you got 2 hours home and 2 hours back, and now you have a really long day. Do you want to do that? You want to do that all week and to get 2 days off? I don't want to do that. I'll take less money for more time because that's how I just do. Are you being charged for the amount of traffic? Is it monthly? It's just a monthly thing. Hi, from Finland. I got a work offer. I wonder, how did you work? I didn't. I tried to work in Finland, but the wife I would say she wouldn't let me, but I didn't really care. I applied to a bunch of jobs, but they told me I didn't know Finnish well enough. So I asked her to help me with my application, and she said, "No, you're too dumb to learn Finnish." So, okay. I still tried to apply though. They still told me no. Yeah, live in your car and then get a gym membership. Yeah, perfect. That sounds like a great life. Might as well just... I still remember you driving the Jeep near the beach saying you realized your success. That's been a while. What books are you listening to currently? Probably oversubscribed still. What else do I got on my Audible? Let me look. Expert Secrets, probably. Robert Greene. Oh, yeah, I got a lot of Robert Greene in here. It's been a while. I don't agree with you on everything. That's cool. I think the way I come across on YouTube is very absolute, but that's not the way I want to come across to people. That's just how it comes out. It just comes out very blunt and very like, this is the only way to live life, and that's not. You know, if you like that, if you like going and you like coding 8 hours a day, hey man, you do you, bro. If you like the free food and you like the ping pong tables, hey, you do you. But for me and how I live, I see through that. Like I see through it for what they want from me. For me, there's way more to life than software development. There's just so much more, like traveling, knowing that I'm never gonna see every inch of the earth before it's over. Like that's kind of being in an office all day. No thanks, but here I am doing YouTube, you know. So it's like there's just so much more to life than that stuff. Am I shadow banned? Nah, man. I just can't see your questions. How's your father found out that he had? He took a test. Took the little scratch test. It was the doctor's suggestion. What's that music app? It's called Epidemic Sound. Allow me to give you my referral link, but you don't have to use it if you don't want to. I actually don't get paid for it. I just get a free month if you get a month. I think Peter McKinnon got paid for it though. 1 second. Is it really? Oh, refer a creator. Okay, hold on. Sorry, it's taking too long. Copy. There you go. That's what I use for all my music. What would you say is your ultimate goal? Yeah, so my ultimate goal is to be able to create content about whatever I want and not have to think about whether the ad revenue is going to be enough this month. And so in order to do that, I need to remove monthly income from the equation of having to think about what kind of content I want to make. And to do that, I need to come up with ways to have more consistent passive income. But to make passive income, you usually need a huge lump sum of money and time. And that's the hard part. So for real estate, you got to get enough. Unless you're flipping houses, you have to generate enough money for a down payment. And if you have a business and you want to do real estate, your business has to be 2 years old, which mine isn't. So once my business crosses the 2-year boundary, I'll probably be looking at buying some houses or some condos and just renting those out. But maybe I have enough money then. I don't know. My tax bill's like 23K in a month. So it's like, you know, like some YouTube videos give you good passive income. The thing with the videos is that they drop down after a while. YouTube stops promoting them. YouTube is passive in a sense that like it's like momentum. It's like pushing a ball, but it will slow down and it will run out. Are you hungry? Not really. I don't eat until like 1 o'clock. I'm making burgers today with brioche buns. Ooh, it's gonna be so good. Would you ever write a book? Yeah, I'd be down to write a book. That seems to be the meta. Write a book, put it on Amazon, tell everyone to buy your book. I haven't done that. Travis got 150k views, but he has 1 million subs. Travis has 1 million subs, and he got 150k views. So that's only 15% of his subscriber base, which is just about where you would put mine at. Sometimes. I think my thumbnails. Wait, 20k tax a month. No, so it's every quarter. Every quarter you gotta pay tax. So, yeah, this quarter I gotta pay 22.5k. So December 27th I gotta pay. Let me read the email. If you expect to owe more than $1,000 to the IRS, you have to pay quarterly. Let me find it. All right. Oh, it's $21,100. Okay, so for my payroll tax, it's $5,500. Cash for income tax is $15,600, which comes out to be $21,100. And the funds will be drafted on Friday, December 27th. You pay 21k every 3 months. It depends on your business expenses. So if you make 100k and you expense 100k, you didn't make any money. You were not profitable. However, I can't do that, right? I can't business expense my entire house, only a portion. I can't business expense my groceries. I can't business expense my entire utility bills. That's not how it works. So I have to pay taxes, you know? A lot of people try to open a business and expense everything that they make so they don't have to pay taxes, which is silly. You know, you're going to get caught on that. What do you want for Christmas? I need some new clothes. You take on multiple contracts at a time for coding? That sounds like it could be good. Better to have multiple sources of small income or to focus on one area and get that higher percent than work on other ones? Yeah, you need to have multiple sources of income. I'd focus on growing each one of those 5% rather than just growing one source of income, because if one source of income gets taken away, now you got nothing. What's the difference between a contractor and a freelancer? So you could play semantics with this word. Freelance, technically, contractors are in the freelance category. Freelancers are musicians. Freelancers are artists or photographers for newspapers. Is DevOps good to get into? DevOps is like the wizardry of development. Like, everyone thinks that you're a wizard and you're just like, let me run this Linux command, boop, and then you can just AFK until something else breaks, and then you fix that and AFK. Annie, what's up, man? I'm good. How are you? Hey Josh, regarding Lambda School, did you attend or you just hear about it and like their business model? I reached out to a bunch of different boot camps and none of them responded except for Lambda. And then I talked with him, and then I followed Patrick from start to finish of the entire thing, and now he has a job. I can't really think of a better one, to be honest. Like, when you line it up side by side with other ones, doesn't. Beginners won't be accepted. Yeah, that's what it's for. You just have to know a little bit. Business expense, your dogs. The dream. Why do you think people's music careers die so quickly? Is it lack of marketing? It's probably networking. I don't know the game. Like, I don't know the music game, but I can imagine it has a lot to do with knowing the right people. Knowing the people that are going to put your songs on the radio. I imagine it's mostly networking. Have a fun stream. Thank you. Thank you, Dev Ed. Appreciate you, man. A week. What up, man? How's your Saturday? Is it okay to be poor? I mean, that's kind of subjective. There are people in Africa that, like, you know, live in like mud huts and fish all day, you know, and they're just like super happy. Is it okay? I mean, like, they seem pretty happy. There's people that have nothing material and are happy. That's the thing. Once your basic needs are met, it's more about like, okay, who am I? sites like ThemeForest to sell templates plugins. They give you some wide exposure, but they would charge fees if they're So you can post it on there, but I would drive people to your own personal website if you could, because it's just any platform that's really saturated with content is. How do you stand out? You need a brand. That's the benefit of a brand. You could sell anything because people know you, whereas you're not, you're paying for traffic, or you're not paying for traffic, and that's why they take 50% of your profit on like ThemeForest. ThemeForest already has a bunch of users every day, and you didn't pay for that. You didn't build that. You don't have the brand. So that's the fee. You pay 55%. You get your own traffic, you don't pay the fee. To do that, you build a brand. I don't know, does that help? I'm so you need a brand, make content, do something. You're still limited to the field you created your personal brand around. They're not that magical. I don't think that's true. I think you can pivot your brand at any point. You're not limited. Maybe for some people, but as long as you keep growing your brand, you can gather new people and focus on whatever. Okay, you start your brand around software development, but when someone else finds you 2 years later, you're not talking about that anymore. You're talking about content creation or something. And that's what people think that you founded your brand around then. People don't find someone and go watch all their videos in the back. Sometimes that happens, but normally you find one video and you're like, subscribe, and then you expect more of that. When people find you is what your brand is around. Why was that so hard to say? It took me to get rid of annoying coworkers. Yeah, just work remote, dude. Real talk. What country has the best yet cheapest programmers? That would be a really absolute statement, really sweeping. You'd be putting a lot of people in one group, which you can't do that. So I can't say that. I don't know. There's probably good programmers in lots of different countries. I can't. Would 140 hours of web design make any difference in the curriculum if I'm still in high school? You'd have to ask your teachers, I think. Video is very helpful. I'm looking forward to follow the next videos. Computer science from Eastern Europe. Peter, thanks, man. Everyone keeps asking where I get the tracks. Hard to land your remote job as your first dev job. It's always hard. It's if first job, second job, third job. It's just remote. It's just real. Remote is hard any which way you put it. I don't know. Troy's still in here. Just insult after insult. What is his profile picture? Oh, let me look. I think he's a furry. I mean, no hate, right? If you're a furry, that's cool. Oh, what is this? Venom? 4K squad gameplay. GTX 1080 4K. Cool, man. Hiding a body 4 years ago. Great content, man. Thumbnails could use a little work. Yeah. Oh. Jamie, I don't know, man. Like, that's the thing. Like, why sit in the stream and just insult someone nonstop? Don't even give him attention. It doesn't matter. Like, he's gonna keep doing it if you do or if you don't. It's just people hate people. I'm sure we'd get along. How to get out of complacency? Let's get a good motivational talk. Love the realness. You're just self-sabotage, man. You can't self-sabotage. I do it too. I know what I need to do and I don't do it. How do you get out of it? You sit down for 60 seconds to do it. Ever thought about getting the Blackmagic Pocket 4K? Pretty cool. It shoots raw. That's what this live stream is being streamed on right now. I have GH5S. That's a GH5. This is a GH5S, and the live stream's coming off of a Blackmagic Pocket 4K. It's pretty decked out. I wish I could show it to you. Well, it's in a video. You can look at it, but I was thinking about getting a Canon C200 or a Canon C500 Mark II. Red Weapon 8K. I want autofocus. Because I do it all myself. The problem with these manually focusing cameras are that I can't move forward or backwards. I can't move around in the shot. I can't walk up to the camera and still be in focus. I have to sit in one place. I cannot move the camera and keep, it's only whatever the focal distance is that you set, because it's manual. I don't have a wheel. I don't have an AC guy to come and focus my stuff. Fleeting visit to the stream. I'll see you next time. Thank you, dude. See you later. Are you rich? Nope. You play any musical instruments? You play the guitar? You have an opinion on 5G and will it change the internet? 5G range is really, really short. For 5G to work, you have to be like 10 feet away for it to like be fully utilize the benefits of it. Good source for full stack interview questions. You could probably type that in, but I wouldn't focus on full stack interview questions. That's too vague. The GH5 is not that great with autofocus. They've done updates to it. There's another update coming out in 3 days that's going to improve the autofocus of the GH5. And it depends if you use native lenses. This is a native lens. This is the updated 12 to 35 2.8. This autofocus is actually pretty decent. The GH5 just sucks in low light. That's all. And it doesn't have Canon color science. How to hide an unemployment gap. You just hide the unemployment gap, I guess. Streaming with a GoPro for a start. How do you stream with it? Well, streaming with a GoPro? I mean, you could. The audio is not that great. How to hide a body? I don't know. Let's go to Troy's channel and find out. Always get an hour later. Yeah. I would rather take mechanical electrical than just do programming. They don't teach you Python. No college is really going to teach you Python, probably. You got to do that yourself. I stream with a $60 Logitech camera and it works. Thinking about upgrading. Yeah, I mean, that's what I have. The C200 up here. I don't know. See it right here? I stream with that sometimes. I don't want to worry about batteries because right now I have a big battery on the back. Know anyone that's personally used Lambda? GameSmith. I followed Patrick from the beginning of Lambda school to the end of Lambda school until he got a job. Like 0 to a job. But yeah, I know him personally. I went to visit him. He came to visit me for 100K subscribers. He came to hang out at my house. Good dude. MIT teaches Python. Okay. But not like most people don't go to MIT. That's kind of making YouTube videos. And what's your budget? If you have a phone, I would just use your phone at first. I wouldn't just buy a camera without understanding how to use the little things in a camera, like histograms on the camera, aperture, ISO, white balance, exposure, I wouldn't buy a camera that has all these things until you really understand what they mean. Most of the time, just clicking on and go will work. But I'm really into like film and I want my stuff to look cinematic. It just takes a lot of time as one person to do that. Cinematic is such a buzzword. Like everyone's like, I just want my videos to look cinematic. Like, your video just has depth of field. Great work. There's more to it. How long did it take to get 178 subs? About 2 years. I think you can make a living off YouTube after 6 months. Okay, this is the thing. You don't need a bunch of subscribers to make a living off of YouTube. You don't need a bunch. You need to know how to use affiliate links. You need to know how to use affiliate links, and you need to know how to sell your own products. You know, like Coding Phase, right? He has like what is it, like 55,000 subscribers now, and he doesn't make his money off of YouTube ad revenue. He makes his money by selling products, right? His own products, or if he does a sponsorship, right? He makes way more money than me. He's got 55,000 subscribers. He does way better business than me, you know? Beginner trading here. He makes way more money than me. It's not all about like, I just choose to make content, and I don't focus on selling stuff. I will one day. One day I'll just turn it up into business mode, but I just like making content for now. Can I just pick up C++, Python? Or should I know something else? Yeah, I mean, you can go with that. I go with Python, probably. More jobs for Python. Remember when the first Canon DSLR that shot video came out? Dude, those were the days. You make more almost certainly. I don't. It really just depends. It depends on how much I want to like. I want to focus on growing a brand first before I want to sell stuff. I don't want to be known as the guy that just goes for your wallet every time. Not saying that other people do that. I just want to put more time into creating content, so that way if people do engage with me, they can see I have this huge backlog of other stuff that they can go look at for free. That's all. Oh, it's a weird song. Sure, let's listen to it though. Play any online games? Destiny 2. That's all I've been really playing. I don't know. Maybe I should play that new Jedi game that came out, what, yesterday? Jedi Fallen Order, I think. How do you like Destiny 2? Pretty decent. I don't really play like that much, but you watch anime? No. A capture card. I'll shoot video. If you make a video on that, it will be helpful. I use this. That's what I use. I didn't like Destiny 2. I don't do PvE that much. I think it's kind of eh. DaVinci Resolve, it's pretty amazing for grading since you're into that stuff. It is. It does have like a cool node-based system, except for DaVinci Resolve 16 is absolutely terrible, and it has so many bugs. If you have SLI like I do, it's almost unusable for me. Like my color grading doesn't like turn on. Like the scopes don't come on. It's literally only good for color grading. I would edit it in Premiere and then toss it into DaVinci. I'd have to render it in Premiere, toss it in DaVinci. So once you render it once, you lose quality. And every time you re-render a video, you just lose more and more quality. So it's like, I'd render it in Premiere, toss it into DaVinci to color grade, and re-render it, and I lose some more quality, but the color grade is good. Like, color grading in Premiere is not that bad. You can get Colorista, you can get Magic Bullet. What else? Also, Lumetri is not that bad. I'm staying on version 15. Oh, well, I paid since I got the camera. Like, you know. Whoa. Luke with the 9.99. Thank you. That really touched me. Applaud what you've done. I'm a great person. I think Troy would disagree with you. I'm not. But thank you so much. Thank you for that. I hope helps you guys out. I don't know. People ask, you have Bitcoin, is it worth getting into? Bitcoin was worth getting into when it was worth like $10. I'm not gonna pay 10 grand for a Bitcoin. What's up, Katya? I've only recently realized that I can reach way more people on YouTube rather than IG my blog. Do it. You talk about Hacktoberfest? It's November though. Is the vibe of your videos often negative? I don't know. Maybe that's perspective. Could be perspective. People like to relate to that stuff mainly. People like to relate to the corporate cringe. They're like, oh, I deal with that. That's me. You know? Positive like your older ones. I don't know. What's the best site book for development exercise? I don't have one. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like news. People like to read dramatic titles. Even if I made a super there's a clear difference. If I make like a happy smiley video, people don't care. They want to see the guy that's like Stephen Graham. That's like, they want to see those. Like, people click those. Not really negative, I would say. Could be your monotone voice. Oof. I'm not actually like this all the time, you know? Like I'm just very focused at engaging with the chat. Sorry for asking, what content do you make? All kinds of content. I see more LinkedIn cringe now that I've watched your videos. I was really afraid to make that first LinkedIn cringe video, the first corporate cringe video. What kind of day did you have? Well, I woke up, had my dogs. Serviced the homegirl. Now I'm streaming. Just add as a millionaire, as an ex-Facebook tech lead, as an ex-Google tech lead to all of my videos. Yep. Yeah. I'm 14, just finished milestone 2 on the Python Udemy course, and I really want to start making money, but I doubt anyone will hire. You don't have to get hired to make money. You don't have to depend on someone else to give you money. Like, whoever you're working for is selling something, and they're getting money, and they're just giving a piece of that to you. Dallas caught it. Starting a company while in college after versus graduation. I mean, you can start a company in college. You don't have to work on it full time. You can have a company. You don't have to work on it full time. It's just a legal entity. I would do both. Oh, Troy's still here. See, he's still here. The negative tone that you pick up on is a supreme lack of any genius of any kind. This is like watching a rabbit sail in a tree. Sail a tree in a herd. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. I can't even read today, so maybe you're right. Maybe I'm dumb. Oh man, people used to, like, those sorts of comments like that, they would like kind of get to you, right? You would think it's actually your problem. You're so negative. You're so this or you're so that, and you'd like read it. Legal identity. No, legal entity. Sorry, did I say identity? I meant entity. It's a legal entity. Can I make a business under 18 by making a site or application and making money from ads? If you don't make a business like an LLC, you're just a sole proprietor. You tell if the company's going to have a bad interview based off your interview? Yes. Go ask to meet the people that work there. What do you think of day trading? It's day gambling for 99% of people. I have a spare gaming laptop with a busted screen. What's a good use for it? You could take the RAM out. You could take the well, I don't know what kind of like space you're running. Are you using like .m2 space? What you got there? You could sell that on eBay. Piecemeal it out. Joker 2 audiobook. I don't know what that is. Mine Bitcoin. I don't know. I almost think that it's more expensive in terms of electricity and the degradation of replacing your GPUs than it is on the profit side of getting the Bitcoin. AMD or Intel? I mean, I'm not a fanboy of either one. I have an AMD right now. It's more of a workhorse. Workhorse. Why can't I say that? You have a Threadripper, which is like I have a 1950X, and I saw Linus's video, what was it, a few hours ago, that was the 3950, the Ryzen. I need to get that. That looks pretty good. They're beating the 9960K, 9960X or whatever. Oof. I would go with AMD now, hands down. $39.58, yep. Yeah, dude, AMD is winning these days. Intel is like the Canon version of CPUs. Intel thought that they had the market cornered, and so they stopped innovating because they were like, AMD's so far behind, they'll never catch up. And besides, you know, we could push out 100%, tenfold differences in terms of CPUs, but nah, we got the market cornered. Let's just let it sit and just collect money until we actually need to innovate. That's probably. How should I know if I go back end or front end? Are you a visual person? Probably front end. Like Canon was like, oh, we got the market cornered. Our colors are good. Our autofocus is good. But literally every single, it's just oof. Everything else about Canon normally is not that great for the price. Please explain the differences in single thread performance and atomic structure of their flagship CPUs if you know anything outside of the front page of Google. I'm good, man. Thanks, though. That doesn't sound like exciting to talk about. Opinions on unlimited PTO. That's a perk of my new dev job. It's not a perk. Here's the reality of unlimited PTO. Unlimited time off means that they don't have to pay you out vacation when you quit. That's what that means. So typically when you're given a set amount of vacation and you quit, they have to pay you out. But if they don't have a set amount of vacation, they don't have to pay you out. So it's just a joke. Please tell me how to build a rocket ship right now or I'm going to consider you dumb. Exactly. Trading gets it. I like to use bottle rockets. I think if you strap enough bottle rockets onto yourself, you'll probably be a rocket ship, but you might explode at the top. No, I didn't say it was going to be good. I'm just saying that might work. Did I learn TypeScript? I didn't learn TypeScript. There are ways to learn Ruby for the sake of learning object-oriented. You can learn object-oriented programming principles in other languages besides Ruby. Maybe do like C++. Then you could do game dev. Just play Kerbal Space Program. That's facts. Miss anything? C# you could do game dev too. Thoughts on Angular versus Vue versus React. Whatever the job uses. Angular's like a full MVC. React is not. I don't know enough about Vue to have an opinion on it. Drop 1,000 Mentos into a Coke bottle, flip it upside down, and then you're good. I never get notifications when you go live. I wonder why that is. Oh, we've been here an hour and a half. Holy moly. One dynamic language, learning another one's usually a waste of time. I think the ability to problem solve is the best. Do I know Golang? Do I have an opinion on it? I do not, but I'll figure it out if I need to. When will you greenlight the technological singularity? It's already been greenlit. Just waiting for them to show up. I want to know where I can learn the other backend. What are you talking about? Ruby is a backend language. Learning React Native, hoping I can make a simple app. I would just use Xamarin. Just do it. Just do it in C# and you're good. If I make my first client trust I can do this job while I've never done professional software developing, do I need to go low on my price? No. That's why you, like, if someone doesn't trust you and you lower your price, that makes you look really desperate and unprofessional. If someone's like, I don't really trust you, I'm gonna be like, well, this is my price and this is what I can offer you. I'm not gonna lower my price. If I lowered my price, would that give you an indication of trusting me? No. That means I'm standing up and I'm holding my value because this is what I'm worth. Don't just lower your price when someone asks for a discount because you're too expensive. Like, this is my value. This is what it is. Take it or leave it. You gotta be willing to walk away, man. Unless you just like significantly overpriced yourself, then yeah, maybe you should lower. But you know what I mean. YouTube Premium gives me free super chats to select channels, and your channel isn't one of those. I used to get free dollars. Just to get free ones. Xamarin's really buggy. In what situations freelancers should give partial refunds to clients? I don't know if I would do that. I think it's just a full refund or that's it. I'm not going to give you a partial refund. Either I do the work and I get paid, or I give you all your money back and that's it. Isn't it better to develop apps in their native language? Yes, it is. It's more optimized that way. But then you have to learn a native language. I just try to be pragmatic about things. It depends, you know, man. Like, do I want it optimized? Do I want it done quick? How long is this going to take to learn this thing? It's what works best given the situation. Try to be pragmatic about it. I'm not going to be like, well, I want to make this app, but it's not going to be as optimized. And you know, if I have unlimited time and unlimited money to earn this thing, then I'm just gonna learn React Native because nothing else matters. But that's not really how it goes. Coding on pre-workout. I mean, that's just caffeine, right? Like, take a couple caffeine pills. I don't know if you'd be focused. Depends on how it affects you. What's your Myers-Briggs personality? It's like INTP, INFP. I don't know. Let me look. Let me Google it. Starting business analyst. How can I convince IT to let me install Python on my computer? Why don't you have full control over your computer? They don't trust you that much that you can't even install Python on your computer. Just why you gotta ask for permission to install Python? That sounds a little shady, man. Like, what company do you work for? You think companies that ask you to take Myers-Briggs tests are? I've never heard of companies asking you to take a Myers-Briggs. But I imagine if they made me take one, they would see that I'm too independent, that they wouldn't want it. How long does it take to learn React? I'm not sure how fast you learn. Oh my goodness, these are incredible levels of pitiful ignorance. Please continue speaking about what you know concerning optimization, LMAO. Like, do you play games, man? Like, what are you into? What's your diet like? Let's get to know you, Tror. How are you like, man? What's your life like? How do you spend your Saturdays when you're not in YouTubers live streams that you don't like? Like, what? Let's learn about you, man. Let's get behind. Let's learn the man behind the troll. I'm sure you're a cool guy. Myers-Briggs isn't scientific. It's not. That's why we're gonna look it up. I love bro science. Any health issues? No. Favorite command line trick? It's probably the one that the refund scammers do, where they make it look like your computer is connecting. What is this? Let's take a look. Where's the picture? Isn't there like a chart? I'm pretty sure there's a chart. Oh, I'm an architect, a healer or a counselor, probably. I don't know. It's always I something. Oh, your monitor's IPS or T? Yeah, they're TN. I think, yeah. What is this? Interest is correct. Orientation. Rationals are pragmatic about the world around them, having little use for social conventions or sentiment except as a means to an end. Hey, that sounds almost spot on. They weigh logical outcomes before acting, looking for errors in reasoning. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Some believe that ethical concepts like good and evil are relative, depending on your points of view. I don't know. This sounds pretty spot on. Rationals' self-esteem is rooted in their ingenuity, their self-respect in their autonomy, and their self-confidence. Rationals appear calm, even in times of turmoil. They achieve this state through an intense concentration of effort rather than emotional detachment. That sounds correct. This sounds pretty good. I don't know. Sorry, I just missed a whole bunch of questions. I don't know which one this is. INTP. Yeah, that's what I clicked on first. KSI or Logan Paul. Their bank account, please. That's the real winner of that fight, is their bank accounts. Remember when Flash was awesome? Before Chrome removed it? Yeah. Those were the days. Graduated machine learning. Haven't figured out how to do it freelance. I imagine freelance machine learning is really difficult to do. You might be able to be a contractor for like gaming companies if that are developing like AI for their games, maybe. That sounds pretty far out there. Don't get yourself fooled by cold reading, though. Yeah, I mean, of course, it's all. You gotta take it with a grain of salt. This is not 100% factual. It's just sounds similar. Architect, I guess. You had to buy a new motorcycle. What would it be? Oh man, that's a good question. Probably just a newer version of what I had. Seth gets it. I'm working on a portfolio. Mind taking a look? Yeah, shoot it to my email, dude. Got it. Hospitals would need machine learning for brain stuff. I don't think they would take you for freelance though. Have you ever gone through NLP techniques? The neuro-linguistic programming techniques is what that means, right? That's just what people do that are like motivational speakers, right? Buy a 70s Kawasaki triple, bro. You buy it, man. You buy it, bro. I like my Triumph. I like the way, just like the way it rides. Our analytical dashboard jobs. I mean, I don't know what do you do? Yeah, you would need to build for brain stuff, which requires probably a lot of regulations. Bro, I got my Udacity nano degree in AI for brain logic. Just hook them up, bro. It's like it's the Matrix 2019. What's better as a career? Programmer or in the electronics and telecommunications field? Both are really good, actually. Get an old Indian motorcycle and fix it up. I'm not a huge passionate person about mechanics, Mike. It's not my thing. At least not for that. I would rather do that for like an airplane, but that sounds like I'd mess it up. Accidentally like strap on I'd reverse the elevator of my tail or something. You know? Something stupid. Get your dad to fix it for his channel. He doesn't want to do it. He did that for so many years. How smart is smart water? I mean, to be honest, that's how I graduated from MIT with a 5.0. So just drink smart water. You don't even have to take the entrance exam. I don't feel like I'm learning anything at the university. Hey, man, we all feel you there. Except for the guy who's like, actually, a university has taught me everything about work from. That's except for that guy. But for most of us, that's how we feel. Hey, Tror, I have a question. I mean, he's not answering my questions, but he's just trolling in the chat here. I drink water and observe this nightmare disaster with casual contempt and glee, knowing your life is an artless charade of prosthetic knowledge lacking impressive function, necessity, or utility. Man, those are a lot of big words, bro. Those are a lot of big words. I'm clearly in awe of your intelligence. Oh my God. Wow, I've never. Thank you for blessing us with your presence, Tror. I'm really appreciative you're here. But I got a quick question for you. What other YouTubers are useless? Just curious. Who else do you think is useless? Just in your opinion. What are some areas of computing that you really like or enjoy? Maybe gaming. You should use yours and find something other than this arbitrative career. That's cool, but I'm not. Do you think Tror is AI? I don't know. I think he's Googling big words to put in his sentences so that he seems like really smart. I don't know. Imagine spending your Saturday afternoon trolling someone's live stream. Like, whew. Sounds pretty fun. I mean, maybe, if you got nothing else to do. You think Troy is your ex-wife? No. Your lack of complimentary verbal sparring is impressively impotent. Impotent. I think he's just having fun watching me try to pronounce these words. I don't know. He's probably having a laugh like, oh my God, he keeps reading my stuff. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, I hope you're having a good Saturday. Appreciate you. How to stop gaming, start doing something useful like your own projects. Yeah, man, if you're gaming and you're thinking about what you should be doing, just stop. Just turn it off and go do what you should be doing. Just do it for 5 minutes. Do it for 2 minutes. Do it for 2 minutes. That's all you got to do. I don't know if I should show that one, Tror. That one's kind of up there. I mean, you're not wrong, but like, I'm just kidding. You're totally wrong. I think I'll just leave that one hidden. Like, so whenever Tror posts a message, it says show or hide. And I click show. But this one I'm not going to show. Literally gave up gaming for studying. I mean, you don't have to give it up. 3 a.m. here, watch your stream. Well, thanks for being here. Is IT support a bad career path? Do you like dealing with angry customers complaining about things that they think are your fault but isn't your fault? That's probably. Looking for a good chair for my desk. Would you recommend yours or should I get a cheaper knockoff? Bro, this is the cheaper knockoff. This is the discount DX Racer, my man. I need a new one to be honest, but it's fine. I'm gonna learn game dev as a hobby and finish my dream game in 20 years right when my kids go off to college. Any tips on how to come up with ideas for projects? My mind goes blank whenever I want to build an app or something. Aren't there other apps that you use and you're like, you know, it would be cool if it had this feature? Then build that thing. Any views on UX as a career for Fang Web Dev? I mean, that's definitely needed. Just from Toronto, Canada. Well, thanks for being here. What do you do when you're demotivated? That's almost like all the time. Was saying demotivated, I don't mean like upset, right? You're just not motivated. That's what demotivated means. I'm just not motivated. I just do things anyways. Is your posture as bad as mine from sitting? Maybe. I don't think so. What internet speeds are you currently running at? I have, okay, get this. Get this. I have 1,000 down. 1,000 down from Comcast. And 40 up. 0.04%. 0.04% up. Actually, yeah. Yeah. Chiropractor yelled at me the other day. Do you mind crypto? Nah, I don't wanna use up my cards for that. I don't wanna use my GPUs for that. Why do you watch Why Do You Dream video is in your Chrome bookmark? Oh, when do you watch it? I watched it when I quit my job. That was awesome. You're an inspiration. Samuel, appreciate you, man. ASDL? No, it's just Comcast. What brand dog food do you buy? Some Nutra thing. I don't know. The good stuff. How much would you consider a good pay for a programming job when comparing cost of living? I don't know what. So some of this is for personal opinion. How much do you want to ball out? How much do you want to sacrifice to be house broke? Some people spend all their money and have a nice house and can't even like afford furniture to put in it. That's not good. So I would say if your apartment costs like, I don't know what your other bills are. I don't know your financial history. I don't know if you have student loans. I don't know how much your phone is. Do you got the brand new phone? Is your phone bill expensive? Do you like take long showers and stuff? Like, what's your water bill looking like? Do you want a house? Do you want an apartment? Are you paying like, I don't know what you want. So like, let's say your bills are $1,600. 65K would be good. What's to do if you can't find a job? Make your own. That's what I did. I need to see. I'll be right back. Should I invest in Tesla? I mean, they got their new truck coming out pretty soon. That could be good. American ISP sound terrible. Comcast. What do you work as? Content creation? How come we don't post as often anymore? I post every other day. One video, one live stream, one video, one live stream, one video, one live stream. Does Comcast randomly increase your monthly internet bill? No. You still do those rate my website for jobs? Portfolio reviews? Sometimes. Haven't done one in a while. Maybe I should. Finally bit the bullet and started learning WordPress for the. Luckily, dude, WordPress takes like 5 minutes to learn. It's not even that much coding unless you want to change some specific CSS that you can't get to in the theme, which you probably can, but you might break some other stuff. It's really not that bad. You can learn in like 10 minutes. Have you ever come back to Finland for vacation? I've not. I gotta renew my passport. Ever try in-ear monitors? What is that? For a year, I helped my ex-girlfriend build a tiny house. 3 weeks before it was livable, we broke up. Oof. I've never seen Mr. Robot. Will you do any tutorial programming vids any sooner ever? No, that's what you got Brad Traversy for. He'll hit you with all those tutorials. You know, go sub to him. He's got like 1 million people. Go sub to Brad. Brad's got you with all the tutorials. I just talk about the job life and the work life and all that stuff. What I typically do is after the stream's over. Well, today I'm gonna go lift. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna make some burgers. Watch a show, and then I'm gonna script out my video for tomorrow a little bit, and then might edit a little bit, might play some Destiny, regular stuff like you guys, you know. Raw meat diet is the way to go for the pups. Sometimes it's expensive. Chase, what up? How can I market my skills if I want to freelance? You need a brand. Basically, you need a brand where you can pay to market. Thesaurus, what up, dude? Time is in Utah, 12:14. Some of Josh's old coding stuff with lightning eyes are pretty good. Oh, the Snapchat filters. I should get that again. It doesn't pick up my Elgato cam. I can look. I think I have it. Hold on. Snap camera. Look, if I can. Let me see if I can do it. How did you make your own job? Yeah, that's called entrepreneurship. Basically, is when you can't find or you don't want a job, so you make your own. You figure out ways to make money and call it a job. That's what your job is. The CEO figured out a way to make money and then offset those responsibilities, or offset. He gave those a set of responsibilities to you to do it, and then he gives you a percentage of what you make him. That's what a job is. But so I just figure out my own set of responsibilities to make money. Let me see if I can get this on here. It says no available camera input or used by another application. All right, hold on. How much leisure time do you make? I'm bad at this. I don't make leisure time. I should. It just ends up being like, do I feel like doing this right now? And then someone was like, no. All right, do it anyways. Get up at 7, work till 2 a.m. I just kind of work when I want, to be honest. I don't keep like a super strict schedule like all these people do. I work 15 hours a day. That's cool, man. I don't. Well, you could be making so much more money. That's cool, man. I know that, but I'm only going to be 29 once, and I'm only going to experience this once. I don't want to close my eyes until I'm 40, right? Are you near Salt Lake? Dude, I live in Salt Lake. What are your ways of making income? Yeah, so I get ad revenue. I get donations. I used to teach code. Affiliates. I sell products. I have courses. Sponsors when I take them. Oh, you turned 30? No, I'm not 30. 29. Basically halfway. All right. Let me see. All right, y'all ready to be scarred? Let me get my voice changer on too, because might as well. Is it smart to go after? All right. So sales has to do with rejection, which is why it's like the key to everything, pretty much. Yeah, you get rejected from jobs, but if you can sell, you can make your own stuff and you can sell it. And then if you can figure out other skills, then you got it made, you know? All right. Hold on. All right, hold on. This is pretty cancerous. All right. So I got my snap camera on. Now I just have to... Hold on.
All right, now we're ready to call some scammers. I think we got it. 1 second. Please hold. See, I have a great smile. It's pretty great. Thanks for being here, everybody. You guys joined an anime stream? Well, it's so stupid. Keep it like that? I should do every stream like this. Okay. Come on. Just give me a second.
but we could counter it, baby girl. Hey, look. I know I got a small head, but you know, that's about the only thing that's small on this body, baby girl. So if you're trying to slide through tonight, look, trust me, I make up for small things in other places. All right, don't even worry about it, girl. Oh.
I'm really sorry that this is happening. That look, give me a minute here. I'm shook. Hit him with the ostrich neck. I'm sliding through. Hold on. What is this? Look. All right. I'm attracted to smells. Okay, a lot of people ask me what I look for in a girl, and it's if you smell good, girl. What's that perfume you got going on? What up, girl? Oof, when your eyes are so close together, you almost a cyclops. This is magical tech right here. Hold on. Look, all right. What is going on? Everyone's just leaving the stream. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna go lift here in a second. I just wanna. Not very good. What is this? Oh no. Ooh, I look like I'm about to have some casting couch with this nasty beard on. Ooh, get this off my face. Are you scared? Impersonation. All right, hold on. I'll find a good one. Looks like the hall monitor. God. One second. Whoever has these kinds of beards, please just shave them off. Do everyone to. I'm like fat Tom Green. Hold on. Josh, is app development or web development suited for an entrepreneur? Do both. App development is probably going to be more of your own thing. Web dev is probably going to be more contract. That's you when you're 40? Ugh, please no. This Snapchat camera is hilarious. What? Oh, dude. Rolo, what's up, dude? So yeah, we're just playing with the Snap camera. We're just messing with it. I'm also a lot fatter. I don't know what's going on. The stream's almost over, so keep asking for this. Oh, I can put lenses on. Now I just look normal. Oh, now I'm like every girl on Tinder right now. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go lift. Y'all have a good one. Let me go back to the regular cam. All right. You have a set limit? We're at 2 hours right now, so I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go lift some weights, get some gains, hopefully. And thanks for being here. Appreciate you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. I'll give you some Keanu's real quick. Not too many, just one, because I don't want to get banned from YouTube. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for being here. Have a good Saturday.